reason we bought the skid mount was because of the problems we were having with the trucks, with the compliance with the Australian rules. We couldn't just buy a truck from here and ship it to Australia without having a lot of trouble getting it registered. So the skid mount was the way to go. It wasn't quite 12 months later we bought a second skid mount, and that's working up in Queensland now. And yeah, we're happy with both of them.
5 or 6 years ago we bought our first one, and then the next year we bought another one, and I think it was the following year, or the second year after that, we bought our third one. All 3 units are running strong. They run a lot. They do make us some money. I'm interested in a fourth one now.
Okay, after receiving my first machine, that hopefully it's not going to be the last one. We're looking forward in less than 1 year to purchase the second unit.
The line marking removal methods that we had at the time, there was always a problem with emissions. We use hot compressed air to burn the lines off, so it creates loads of smoke. So I've always been looking for years for a new alternative. And one Saturday morning, I'll never forget it, I was just on the internet, and somehow or other I found James. and it had a little video attached to it, so I played it and I thought, that's not real. This is like some sort of gimmick. So I showed my business partner and he went, that can't be true. So I think this is about 10 AM UK time. So I worked out the time difference and thought, well, I better leave it a couple of hours. So 4 hours later, phoned James and had a chat and told him who I was. And I said, I don't believe your video. And he says, well, come and have a look. So I booked a ticket, and 2 days later I'm in Florida. And he took me to the job site, got the machine off, started working. 5 minutes later we shook hands and I bought a machine. Literally 5 minutes, because I just couldn't believe what I saw. And that was basically James' first unit. I know he'd developed the machine as primarily a contractor, and then decided, obviously, it was so good that he decided to sell the units. So yeah, I was there 15 minutes in Florida and bought the first machine. And then I think we took delivery August that year. And I've now bought 4 units. And yeah, it's revolutionised. We were the first person to bring it into the UK and predominantly Europe, because all the Europeans came to see it. And yeah, I don't know how many units you've sold now in Europe, but in terms of the UK, it's revolutionised the way we remove road markings and allowed some of the clients to do things that they originally would have had to resurface the road, whereas now we can remove roads and road markings, change it around, and so yeah, it's changed our industry forever.
In Australia, we operate 2 Stripe Hog water blasting machines. We've got the 8000 series and the 3000. The 3000 we've just recently purchased, and the 8000 we've had for about 4 years. They do a fabulous job.